Alright, part 4. When you come into this area, take out that shield drone. Right there is where the audio journal is. So, when I was recording this section, well, when you first come into this area, drop down a turret into that area, because all the hybrids in that area then get taken out by it, because otherwise they will come rushing at you. And then through this helicopter doorway, you want to take out that rocket launcher guy. The turrets kind of work on a timer if they're not destroyed. So I just threw down the third one, and that took out most of the other hybrids. Actually, I think it took out all the hybrids that were left in that area. And then you want to use your EMP grenades and the rocket launcher for this area. I think it takes, I want to say it takes 4 rockets to kill this thing, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, okay, it is 4. Now what ended up happening when I was recording this is that I destroyed that stalker, and then I went to the weapon wheel to go to the bullseye, and the game froze on me. I don't know what happened. I couldn't go to the PlayStation menu, the PS3 menu. I couldn't shut off the system through the controller. I couldn't do anything, so I ended up just having to manually power down my PS3. Luckily, the very start of this video is where the checkpoint was, so I ended up only losing about maybe 4 minutes of progress in this section. It's the first time I've had my PS3 freeze on me since I played Uncharted 2, because I know that game had an issue of a certain point towards the end of the game in a giant room where it would freeze on people, but that was pretty much like March of last year. So it was just weird that for that particular point the game decided to, maybe not really the game, more like my system decided to just freeze up on me. I don't know, but it ended up, like I said, I only lost about like 4 minutes of progress, so it wasn't too bad. So after you take out all those hybrids and then the stalker, as soon as you move up to a certain point, a shit ton of hybrids and I want to say 2 steelheads show up. Now it's weird. There were quite a few hybrids left, but I don't know what happened, but suddenly like all of them just vanished. I didn't kill them, because there was at least maybe 5 more hybrids in that area, but I could not find a single one of them, so I don't know what exactly happened. Like, I threw those 2 hedgehogs figuring I'd get a couple of them, but they just like vanished, or I don't even know what happened. So, and then like I'm running around here like grabbing ammo, but at the same time, I'm like, where the hell did all those hybrids go? Because I know there was at least like 5 more of them. So, I don't know. So like I'm looking through here trying to see if they're like on the other side of this rampway waiting for me. And I don't think those are the hybrids that were in the area, because I don't think they would have ran all the way back to that building. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But this area becomes kind of confusing because I've seen a couple people's videos where it's kind of hard to tell how this level ends. I think it's working on a timer where you just kind of like have to hold out for a certain amount of time and then it ends. And then other times people have said they've had to kill like 2, like this, the stalker that's up here, and then like one of the other ones, because when you move to that building 2 more spawn in, along with some hybrids. Now I don't know if you can just run to that building, grab the health pack, and then just keep running forward, because what I ended up doing was I just kind of got tired of waiting, because when I played through this the first time on normal, I think I just kind of held out in the building and eventually the level ended. For this run, I kind of felt like it would, like the chapter wasn't ending when it should have, so I just ended up running towards where all the hybrids were, and then I got the explosion that ends the chapter. So at this point I'm done with the game, and I meant to do it before I did the voiceovers, of running back through this section again and seeing if just running, like as soon as I dropped into here, just run to the building, grab the health pack in there, and then just run forward and see if that would trigger the end cutscene. I don't know. But like you run here, there's some ammo, some health, and then 2 hybrids and a couple shock drones spawn in. Now, like I said, I probably could just run straight forward from in the direction that I started running, and I might just end the mission. But at the same time, I had already died here twice. Once from that first stalker, and then one of these guys ended up getting a lot of painful shots in on me. So I decided not to risk it. So, and I should be aiming with this thing instead of just hip firing the rocket launcher, because none of these rockets were actually locked onto him. So like, I don't know, it's hard to tell if it's a combo of like this area is running on a timer. I don't know if it's like the entire building roof has to get destroyed to trigger the end cutscene, or if you can just end it by running forward, like practically right where I'm looking at, to trigger it. It might work both ways. You can either just wait here, or you can just say fuck it and run. So, but eventually I just kind of got tired and I just made a run for it. So, either way, once an explosion knocks you off your feet, that's the end of this chapter.